whoops, let's turn the volume down. For the time being, is going to be showing off some new releases. Deadpool, which was done by JP Salas, that just dropped literally less than 12 hours ago. So I just wanted to do a quick rundown, not a rundown of the table, but show the table, because I haven't spent any time on it. Literally got it up and running. Updated my Flex DMD because I guess I was just using Ultra DMD before, so I had to do some software updates to get the table to work. I also updated the table, or Visual Pinball X, to 10.7. I believe this is revision 251 or 252, 152. It's the newest one that was just released off of GitHub. So I grabbed that, and the table so far is up and running. I played one game just to see if it works so that I can show everybody on it. What else do I want to say about that? That's about it. Anyways, so I was just going to show off this this new table that came out and play some games on it. I did order some cameras and stuff like that, so I am going to be setting up legit streams that are going to look a lot better than just doing this off my cell phone. My stream will look nicer at some point, I promise. But for now, literally, I'm just in the testing phase because I want to be able to do this often, so I need it to be as low maintenance as possible. I want to be able to just set it up, hit a button, be able to stream it. I'm not looking to take hours and hours and hours of my day to do video editing and cut clips and stuff like that. So it's mainly just to get education out to people. Yeah, that's the whole point of it. So, okay, let's turn the sound back on. So I have never actually played the Deadpool table in real life. This is a fan recreation. Again, it was done by JP Salas. I'm sure there's a lot of other people involved. I don't have the information in front of me. But basically, it's a fan recreation of the table. So you can see that this is not using the ROM. It doesn't have, like Batman 66, it doesn't have the full like videos and stuff that are going off. So it's the table itself is Deadpool, from what I know. But I think what the intention is a lot of the gameplay has been converted into a DMD format as opposed to your Stern style video dot matrix, or the video format. So I'm sure they probably will do that at some point like they did with Batman. But the amount of work that went into that, Batman was like 25,000 lines of code, so you can understand that it takes a long, long time for a community to get together and build all those parts to it. So the fact that Deadpool was only released 3 years ago and already they've got a table that they've recreated so that people can play this type of thing is actually pretty amazing. So let's get down to it and play some Deadpool. So again, this is using the Flex DMD. Where am I here? This is the Flex DMD that it's using, which is a little bit nicer than Ultra DMD, and then it's also different than just the regular dot matrix display. It's got a little bit more to it. But considering I just set it up and haven't spent any time on it, I don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but literally, like to me, it even looks kind of fuzzy. Like I have no idea what those 4 symbols there are supposed to be because I can't see them at all. They're just dots. So there might be some testing that I have to do, or maybe have it so that there's more dots. I'm not 100% sure. I'm literally 10 seconds into Flex DMD, so.
Complete the top lanes to increase bonus multiplier.
What am I shooting for here? Let's shoot the thing that says lock. So basically, I'm just shooting at flashy stuff, because I have no idea how this table works. So right now I'm just aiming for these drop targets.
Did someone get the license plate of that bowling ball?
So kind of like Indiana Jones, you drop these drop targets and then you can get in behind it, so I'm assuming that does something. Now the target's down. Yeah, so it looks like it locked the ball. So because the table is so new, I don't believe any of the DOF is configured for it, so that's why my lights aren't going off and things like that. I did update the DOF for Batman. So next time I play that, I should have some lights. Whew. Yeah. Shoot something. Shoot something. Okay, so oops.
Yellow shots to attack Sabretooth.
Yellow shots. Okay, so that's left and right. Orbits, I think they're called. Oops. There's one. To defeat the Juggernaut, I have to shoot these two left, the left and right lanes. I believe it took 3 hits. I'm not sure if different ramps take more energy. Oh, it looks like the bumpers were draining them as well.
The boom button is ready.
Okay, so can we see this? I think so. Some of the newer stern tables. This is actually a recreation of the lockdown bar with the fire button. So I didn't notice if that fire button was going off before. But I'm assuming right now I could hit that, and it's probably going to get me a hit on Juggernaut or Sabretooth, who's ever I'm fighting. Looks like Sabretooth. But I think I can do it without it. Maybe not. Let's see if I'm still fighting that mode or if I ended the mode. So you can change the lane for the skill shot prior to launching. Let's see, yeah, it looks like I just completely wasted that mode. So.
Disco loops. Complete the dead targets to light battle.
I think these are the dead targets that they're talking about to light the battle. There's my drop targets. Oh! Okay, and it sounds like I've got another boom.
Complete the Deadpool targets to light regenerate.
Regenerate is probably my kickback. No idea what I'm shooting for. So that ramp, it looks like if you don't get up, it is aimed to just hit you straight down the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna hold the left flipper and go for the super skill shot. No idea what I need to do for it. I'm gonna see if I can catch it. No. That would be a failed skill shot.
Battle is lit.
Alright. Let's do the Hell House. Battle. Okay. Yeah, so battle's lit. Battle is right here where it says Hell House, shoot here. Miss.
Choose your battle. Sabretooth.
Okay, so Sabretooth is almost toast. Let's go to him.
Shots to attack Sabretooth.
Oh, he was pop bumpers. Gotcha. So let's hit the boom and see what happens. Maybe I don't have it anymore.
Ball 1 locked.
Okay, wasn't expecting that to come down. Hit the out lanes. What are they called? Line. Come on. So the good thing about a brand new table is you always feel good because you set a high score, no matter what your score is. Alright, let's try this again, now that we know slightly more. I would like to change the point of view on this, maybe slant it down a little bit. I feel like it should be looking slightly flatter.
Hold the left flipper button for super skill shot. Complete the top lanes to increase bonus multiplier.
Alright, let's go for this purple. No? Hell house. So I guess this is just like a small multi-ball. You only hold it for, you can see it for a few seconds there and then releases. I'm just going to smack around. Doesn't look like there's a ball save on the small multi-ball. I have a feeling in very short time, someone will be putting out a backlash for this. If it's not done already, the work in progress of this table, like the empty shell of it, has been out for quite a while. So most likely, someone did get a V2S file, the backlash file for it, for the Stern version. I just didn't specifically look for it. Okay, so let's do Juggernaut. Juggernaut is... Shoot. Oh my goodness. I'm noticing here on the play field, there's a lot more characters to fight than. It'd be nice if it just remembered your name. I guess the original table wouldn't. Yeah, so I'm assuming at some point you get to fight a Megalodon and a T-Rex, Sauron, Mr. Sinister. So haven't found that stuff yet. Yeah, T-Rex, Juggernaut, Mystique, Sabertooth, Megalodon. There you go, bonus multiplier. Okay, so the goal is we're gonna fight one person and we're gonna beat them.
Choose your battle. Juggernaut, Sabertooth. Shoot flashing shots to attack.
Flashing shots, okay. Where are my flashing shots? Hard part about not knowing the table is I'm trying to look for stuff while I'm trying to watch my ball. That's just my excuse for not being very good. I'm not quite sure what the team-ups do yet. That's something I need to learn.
Colossus team up.
Okay, there's two different team-ups. The left and right lanes and the middle, so there's a few different spots you can hit that say team-up.
Domino team up.
Lots of flashing here.
Combo. Ball one locked.
Don't know how that ball missed. Lane. Yeah, let's go for the far left.
So flipper buttons to select top lane skill shot.
Let's go.
Disco roots.
Wow. That is slightly distracting. I'm sure the DOF lights are just going crazy at this point too and just completely blinding you from actually playing the game. What am I supposed to do here?
Complete the dead targets to light battle.
Yeah, it's...
Complete the top lanes to increase bonus multiplier.
Oh yeah, let's try something different. Let's still gonna try and get a battle completed. So my very first game I beat Juggernaut or Sabretooth, I believe. And then that's right down the middle. I haven't done anything since. I don't know if I can get this with a backhand.
Choose your battle.
You know what? I don't think I played Mystique
Mystique.
yet. Let's do her.
White shots to
Shoot
attack
white
Mystique.
shots. That looks like straight up the middle. I only see one so far. That wasn't even close. Come on. So I'll say this table at least seems much easier to control the ball with the flippers. The flippers don't seem super bouncy. It's easy to catch the ball. Which is good once you know how to play, because then once you know how to make certain shots, then or know how to make the shots, then you can catch the ball, you can post pass, you can get to your other flipper, and hit the ramps and stuff that you need to. I find attack from Mars very difficult to control the ball. So I obviously have to light a battle first. I'm wondering if you have a team up, if when you're fighting a battle, maybe you do more damage, so you don't have to hit as many shots.
Complete the dead targets to light battle.
That would seem to make sense, but
Disco roots. Domino team up.
is it going to drain while there's a multi-ball coming, or is it just going to drop it? Nope, I think I take my ball back.
Getting tired of holding this.
I think, unless I found... No, there it is. But I will say this over Batman, you haven't noticed me say out lanes once, because I haven't dropped a single ball down my out lane. I've only played about 5 games, but Batman 66, it's every 30 seconds the ball's going through the out lane. see what a backlane does.
Did someone get the license plate of that bowling ball?
Okay, what am I shooting for? Outlane. Whoops. Trying to post pass to the left and it did not happen. Right.
The boom button is ready.
So what I wanted to see was if this is kind of like Medieval Madness. Every time you hit the ramp, a light goes on. Right down the middle.
Complete the top.
Might be that you have to hit the left lane, then right lane, left lane, right lane. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, so then that lit up this one. So I think you have to complete these lanes alternating.
Deadpool multi-ball.
Tired of holding this.
Juggernaut Mystique. Shoot black shots to attack Mystique.
There we go, attack Mystique, I think. Okay, and then after I shot her once, it looks like some more white lanes showed up. That spinner middle lane seems to be the easiest to hit, I think. What is this thing? Weapon jackpot. Let's try and hit that. Swing and a miss. Another hit on Mystique. She's about half done. And now I can't hit it at all. Get in there. Come on. Trying to hit that left ramp. Spinner. It's going right down the middle.
Player few. Complete the top lanes to increase bonus multiplier.
Let's start a battle sometime.
Wolverine team up.
Perfect. Let's see if I can hit this battle while I'm on a team up.
Choose your battle.
So you can definitely hit battle from the backhand, which is good to know.
Shots to attack
Two
saber
bumpers. So your bumpers are going to want to hit your... Try to control the ball.
Player one. Domino team up. Disco loops. Jackpot.
Battle? No.
Come on, hit me.
Oh! Every time I'm close to doing something, I lose my ball.
Player two.
Whoops. I smacked my camera. What was I doing with this guy?
Complete the dead targets to light battle. Domino team up.
Oh, I'm shooting for the wrong thing. Dead targets are these guys. So once you light those, then it lights the battle. I thought the drop targets were the dead targets. So let's just see. That looked pretty good to me. I could be wrong, but I swear I hit that 3 times. I don't know if it doesn't make a sound because I was hitting ones that were already lit.
Combo. Ball one lock.
Oh, that could be a pretty data. And I got this like naughty.
Not sure if the original table had Ryan Reynolds audio in it. I would assume it probably didn't. This one does.
The boom button is ready.
Alright, so now I have a boom, so if I'm fighting somebody, I will be using that. The multi-ball showing up.
Getting tired of holding this.
Got the multiplier.
Jackpot.
Oh my goodness!
Team up.
And, woo, saved it. There's a chance I have the boom set up to my right Magna save versus my fire button, which is why he said boom. So I might have just completely wasted that. And maybe why I didn't have one left when I was actually trying to fight somebody. So I probably have to go in and edit the script to change my boom to my fire button versus my right Magna save. Usually they have it as right Magna save by default.
Complete the dead targets to light battle.
Whereas I always put it to my fire button, or plunger fire. No! Just gonna say I want to see what happens when I hit these lanes. Was that player 1, ball 3? Yeah.
Player two.
So this will be the last ball. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of present the table.
Dazzler team up. Disco loops.
I'm assuming if this was part of the original table, you'd probably have something on your video display there telling you what you're supposed to do in doing these disco loops. You can see your point multipliers and stuff.
The boom button is ready.
So I'm gonna try and not hit my right Magna save. I also have that on my digital nudge. But let's see if I can start a battle. Nope. Especially not without a nudge. Anyways, that is the Deadpool table. And again, it is flashing. I don't know if... Yeah, so I hit the right mag to save. It lit off my boom. It's no longer flashing. So that's actually really cool. So for people that don't have a lockdown bar with a fire button on it that would light up, it's neat that he put that on the apron there, that you can see that it's lighting up. So this was just released. This is just revision 1. So I'm sure once a whole bunch of people test it and put it through the paces, there's probably going to be some things that they change. Like I said, then the community gets into it. They'll probably update the backlash and do different things like that with it as well. So basically, I think I'm just going to change what fires my fire button. I'm probably going to go and change the point of view on it a little bit. And other than that, really, really nice table. Again, you will need Flex DMD to get this to work. You will also need, not necessarily the latest revision of VPX 10.7, but you will need 10.7 to play this table. I've installed 10.7. Very few issues with it. Again, I don't have time to test all the tables now with 10.7. I noticed my Cactus Canyon didn't run. Then I believe it was VPN Workshop put out a Cactus Canyon, which looks amazing, and that one happened to work because that's a 10.7 table. So I just replaced that table. But other than that, haven't had any issues with 10.7 in terms of crashing or not being able to play the older tables and stuff like that. I would definitely recommend upgrading to 10.7. And especially because it's still in the beta phase, they're constantly updating the revisions. I've probably updated 10.7 now 5 times. Not that I've noticed a difference every time. I never hit those bugs, but yeah, I think that's it. That's all I gotta say. Not sure what my next video will be. It'll be something. I think tomorrow I'm getting my webcam, so I think I'm gonna spend some time trying to set up my actual stream to look more, like the Twitch style versus just a camera sitting here. Try to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing for the viewer to watch. Then I can also probably get into doing the chats and stuff, because I can't even see when people are typing to me because the camera's behind me. I can't see anything, so I'll have a computer set up on the side and different point of view cameras and stuff like that. Until then, have a great day, everybody.